Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So the Golden State Warriors are in a very weird situation. For so many years now, they've been the face of the NBA. They've gone out there, had so much success, won all those championships, have one of the greatest point guards of all time with Steph Curry. And now it seems this NBA season, karma's being a big-time bitch ass, and they are repaying for it in the form of injuries and just really being the worst team of the NBA, guys. Currently a record of 5-21. Seems like every single game is a near blowout, except this close one right here, which was an L to the New York Knicks. For today's video, I got an interesting concept that I really want to try out, guys. I'm going to try to trade every current member of the Golden State Warriors with the hopes of saving this NBA season. So before we go on this, before the Steph Curry fans and the Klay Thompson fans come at me, keep in mind, I'm not trading Steph Curry. I'm not trading Klay Thompson. The point of this video is to see if I can really get the right team that can not only bring this team back this season, because let's be honest, man, if this team could get brought back to the playoffs, I think they're probably like 6 games away from the 8th spot. Then anything can happen next season once you get one of the greatest backcourts of all time back out there, man. So it should be very interesting. So yeah, it's going to be a 2-season thing. Then after this season, we're going to see how they do once the return of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson is upon them, man. So yes, that means the likes of D'Angelo Russell get traded, Draymond Green, Eric Paschal, all these guys. And it's going to be a very tough task because we got to try to find trades that really make sense not only now, but also going forward. So looking at the league standings, yeah, no doubt they are the bottom of the Western Conference. But like I was saying, not like too far away from that 8th spot of the Phoenix Suns. They could definitely get there, maybe. And Loud's going to have to go right for the rest of this rebuild because they're in the toughest conference out there too, man. So yes, let's go and get going on this. Also, another note is that I'm not going to trade. Well, can I trade this draft pick? This pick is the backup for a protected pick and therefore cannot be traded. Okay, man, so we ain't trading no draft pick. No draft picks will be traded. Do they not have their 2020 pick, or is that just a glitch of 2K? That might just be a glitch of 2K. I'm not going to worry too much about it here, though, man. So, yes, let's go to Trade Finder. And I think the best way to start this off is let's kind of like test the waters with Eric Paschal. Kind of see what we get for a guy like that. Maybe toss in Kevon Looney. I feel like those are 2 nice young pieces out there that could help out a few NBA squads. And, yeah, because this season we need a backcourt, but at the same time, I just want to be, like, too good of a backcourt because, you know, next year, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are back, man. So, here we got Tristan Thompson, Jetty Osman. That's definitely not too bad. Some expiring contracts. Devontae Graham. Ooh, that is a nice trade. Devontae Graham would actually be the perfect backup point guard for the Golden State Warriors. And it is all for a 2nd-round draft pick. I'm not really going to mind that. Well, basically, what I'm trying to prevent is stacking up draft picks just to get really good players. Like, this does not bother me at all. So, yeah, Devontae Graham and Cody Zeller. Zeller could also be a great backup center going forward, or realistically, could even be a potential starting center of this team. The center spot, you know, notoriously during this era has not been like that great for the Golden State Warriors. And I mean, yeah, perimeter defense, interior defense, not bad, but below league average. Shot block, not really good there. Good rebounder, though. I think I like this trade a lot there, man. Let's check out the rest of the trades just to kind of see if anything else pops out. But no, Devontae Graham could instantly just be like a guy that could really do some nice things this season and off the bench next season. So there we go. Let's go ahead and do that trade. And there we go, man. All right. Next up, we are going to do a trade of, let's check out Draymond Green. See what we get for Draymond Green. Should probably have quite a few trade offers. Josh Richardson, Mike Scott, Chris Middleton, Ersan Ilyasova. That's not bad because, you know, Middleton, he's an all-star, so he could definitely help bring this team back this year. But also, you put him at that small forward spot. You can keep Klay Thompson as natural, too. That's not a bad route. Zach Lavine. See, Lavine's like not a really good fit because I really don't want to run Klay at that 3 spot next year. So we're not going to use Zach Lavine off the bench. Evan Turner, Justice Winslow, Kelly Olynyk, Eric Paschal being offered up again. I'm going to try not to trade back for players, but if I do by mistake, I do apologize. Dinwiddie, okay, Paul Millsap, and Will Barton. Don't want to trade Cody Zeller, though. I definitely don't want to trade Cody Zeller. We got Drew Holiday, Blake Griffin for Draymond Green, straight up. Okay. I would say Blake Griffin is at like that point in his NBA career where you definitely are not going to win with Blake Griffin as a first option. I say that as a diehard Detroit Piston fan. But you put him like behind Steph Curry and Klay Thompson with his playmaking abilities and him just being a completely different player now, that could definitely work. We got OG, Ricky Rubio, Steven Adams in a 1st-round pick. We got Robert Covington, who I think would be a great addition also. But no, man, I think it no doubt has to be Blake Griffin. Got to give up a lottery-protected 1st-round pick. That's okay. And then Draymond goes back to Michigan, where he's actually from Saginaw, man. So yeah, he is from Saginaw, Michigan. Believe it or not. All right, there we go. So this is what the team is like as of right now, except Devontae will, of course, be the starting point guard. So I think D'Lo, I'm going to try to get a good small forward for him because that's going to be a position we need next season anyway. So hopefully that works out nicely for us here. So here we go. D'Lo, let me toss in, I'm going to toss in Alec Burks also. I mean, who knows, man. Wow, that already is a fantastic trade. Tobias Harris, he would fit right in with that splash bro mentality. Although, I don't think he's shooting the three all that great this season. I mean, not to say he won't like return to form eventually, but he's currently at 32%, notoriously like a 40%, 39% three-point shooter the past 2 seasons. So I do like that trade. Plus James Ennis, he's only on a 1-year contract, so he might not be back to the team next season, but still, that's not bad. We got Chris Middleton, George Hill. If I went George Hill, he could be backup point guard this season. The next season, we could probably put Devontae Graham at the backup too. That might work. We got Zach Lavine, Kevin Love, Jordan Clarkson. Don't really need them at all. I still want to stick to a small forward though if possible. Rudy Gobert would be a beast. That would be a beast right there. But that would leave me very weak at the small forward spot. Although I could just look for like a 3-and-D guy. But man, Rudy Gobert in his defense capabilities, pretty promising. Evan Fournier, Aaron Gordon, Kristaps Porzingis. I mean, I could run him as center with Blake Griffin. That's something to think about, I suppose. But I know it's not like his natural position, so he'll probably go down in rating because of that. Malcolm Brogdon, Drew Holiday, Derek Favors. We got Draymond Green back, not doing that. All right, DeMar DeRozan definitely does not fit in with the splash bro mentality. Andrew Wiggins, and we get Jarrett Culver. I mean, the way Wiggins been playing this year. How tall is Wiggins? 6'7". He could definitely play small forward just fine. Oh, man, there's a lot of good trade offers. I think I like the Tobias Harris one the best, though. Or, I mean, James Ennis, George Hill. Probably rather have George Hill. I think we'll go with Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton and George Hill. Middleton just knows how to play his role smartly. Plus, it makes the Milwaukee Bucks a lot weaker, so that helps out. Well, not really, because they get D'Lo out of it, but still, man, still. Okay, we're going to do that trade, though. That one I feel pretty solid about, and it takes care of the backup point guard spot for this season. Alrighty, next trade. Let's do, who do we not trade yet? We got Willie Cauley-Stein, Marquise Chris. Going to be looking for a shooting guard for this season, ideally. Probably not J.R. Smith, though. Well, hopefully not, but you never really know. Now, that's just not a bad trade right there, just to get Thompson on the team. But once again, he's expiring contract, so there's no guarantees we get him back after this season to see how he rolls with the boys out there. Richaun Holmes and Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's a nice trade. I would definitely have to re-sign Bogdan back, but I don't know if he would have bird rights on him or not. But then Richaun Holmes, or Rashawn, I believe it's pronounced. He's been a very surprising player for the Sacramento Kings this season. So having him as a backup would be pretty dang nice. Luke Kennard and Christian Wood. My Pistons fandom wants to do this trade a lot, but I already got Blake Griffin, so it can't be turned into that type of video, right? People won't be too happy with that. Gallinari, Kelly Oubre, and Dario Saric. Wow, you know, I can kind of see that. Oubre would definitely be coming off the bench for us, though, because we do have Tobias at the 3 now. Okay, I'm sorry, Middleton at the 3. Wow, we got a lot of good trade offers yet again. I think I'm going to go with this one right. Pressing in Dario Saric for the backup power forward spot. Definitely can't complain there. So let's get Kelly Oubre can play this season, and then, you know, next season we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with that. Alrighty, next up, let's go. Kind of run a little low here on players. Let's go with these two guys. We're going to combine them together. They've actually both been pretty nice for the Golden State Warriors. Also, nobody's really been nice for the Warriors because their record, but they put up numbers. They're proving they can put up some numbers. So, yeah, yet again, I do want to look for a shooting guard and not really grab one with that last trade. But this time, nobody's really popping up that I'm just like, oh my god, I need this player. So this might be a best case scenario situation. Monte Morris. There's Luke Kennard again. I feel like Luke Kennard is just kind of calling to me, man. Moritz Wagner would be a good addition. No, I'm not doing this just because I'm a Piston fan. I'm doing this because this is actually a nice trade. Luke Kennard for Amari and Glenn Robinson. Luke will be our backup next season and learn well from Klay Thompson and Steph Curry about that 3-point. I already knows all about it, but still, okay. That trade, it was just the best one available for what I needed. Alrighty, next up, let's get ourselves another center. It's probably not going to be a great center. Jordan Poole, Jacob Evans, and this dude right here, Allen Sembele. Nerlens Noel. I mean, it's only on a 1-year contract, so that kind of hurts, but it's the best available for us. Mike Muscala, the man that was infamously traded for Ivica Zubac. Maybe we can flip that and do that trade. Probably not. But no, I think that is pretty much every single player trade right there. So let's see what the team's looking like as of right now, man. George Hill trying to start over Devontae Graham. I don't know about that one, Chief. Here, we're going to have to switch that out real quick here. Here, let's do this for this season. Let's go with Middleton at the 2. He goes down 2 rating points. That's actually not really worth it. Let's keep him at that small forward spot. That's what he's going to play next season for us anyway. So yeah, George Hill, Luke Kennard, Chris Middleton, Blake Griffin, Cody Zeller. Bench, we got Oubre, Devontae Graham, who I'm going to switch with George Hill real quick here. And also give some more minutes to. He just deserves more minutes if you ask me. So there we go. We got 30 there. So George Hill, Nerlens Noel, Dario Saric. Yeah, going to go with a 9-man rotation. This team, to me, could definitely come back and make the playoffs. I really think they could. And can you only imagine how good it's going to be once we get Steph Curry and Klay Thompson back? So, yeah, guys, I am going to go ahead, simulate the rest of this NBA season. 5-21. This team definitely has work cut out for it, man, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season, guys. 36 wins. I can't believe that's good enough for the 8th spot in the Western Conference, but the team definitely had a very slow start. Let's go to the standings on the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 39 wins. It could still happen, man. So bitch at Pelicans, bro. Come on, man. Wow, we are literally going to be like 1 game away out of the playoffs. Damn, that was so close. So close. So that does show to me, though, this team had some fight back in once we got some of the good players on the team here. And I think once Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are back, they'll be good to go, man. So, yeah, let's real quick go to the player stats on the season, see how everybody did perform. And yeah, Blake Griffin 21 points, Middleton at 19 points, Devontae at 16. Steph Curry, that's from when he played early on the NBA season. We got Luke Kennard dropping 14 with 5 assists. So overall, I'm pretty happy, man. Also, keep in mind, I did not trade the two-way players because those guys are like difficult to trade in 2K for whatever reason. So yeah, they were left on the team. But yeah, let's go and simulate these playoffs. See who wins it all. I feel good, man. I feel good. So yeah, we're probably looking at a starting lineup of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Chris Middleton, Blake Griffin, and Cody Zeller, I would imagine. Now, I could get a little crispy with it and go with Blake Griffin at the 5, and then maybe go with Kelly Oubre at the 4, but I don't know if that's really a good fit, man. We got the Clippers win the playoffs. So yeah, I'm going to make sure I get my team back and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the team going into the beginning of the regular season, guys. We got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Chris Middleton, Blake Griffin, Cody Zeller. And then the bench, it looks a little crazy, guys. We got Devontae at the shooting guard spot now. We got Kelly Oubre playing power forward. He only went down 1 rating point, so I was okay with that. Then we got George Hill now at point guard, of course, and Luke Kennard at small forward, Dario Saric. He's going to have to play like some center or something because we just don't have it. He's 6'10", so he should be able to do it in theory. Decent enough rebounder. I think it was Nerlens Noel. I think he left the team. I was negative $96 million in the cap. So, yeah, I couldn't really sign anybody else. We did have a draft pick, though, so I was able to get Nafale Dante right here. So, if we do need a big guy, we got him out there playing some minutes wearing Kevin Durant's number 35, man. Completely disrespectful, but it's all good. So, yeah, I am feeling good about this season. We just barely missed the playoffs last year, and that was after starting off with only 5 wins on the season, like 20-plus losses. So, let's go ahead, man. So, Coach Steve Kerr feeling good again. Let's go ahead, simulate this NBA season, and see if we can get back to the top of the West. All right, so we're at the end of the regular season, guys. Back at the top of the Western Conference yet again with a record of 61-20. Now, we do have a game here against the Clippers, so they only got 50 wins, man. So, no issue whatsoever. Simulate through date, finish with a W. Yeah, there we go. W on the season. Giannis Antetokounmpo, most valuable player. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Marc Gasol, 6-man. Kawhi Leonard, defensive players. Kristaps. Yeah, he's improved. 28-10. That looks like the old school Kristaps right there. And Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year, All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. How are we going to get the best record, Coach of the Year, but not have a single player make All-NBA team? Like, what's up with that, 2K? But we are the first seed in the Western Conference, which is the important thing for this video. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So, yeah, Steph Curry scoring down, man. 21 points, 8 assists. Blake Griffin, 21 points, 7 rebounds. Klay Thompson, still 88 overall player, but 17 points. With a lot of good scoring on this team. Like, everybody really playing the role. Not like any, like, one super dominant rebounder, but that was kind of okay. Oubre was very nice at the bench. Devontae Graham, 9 points per game. How do you shoot from 3? 38%. Everybody shot amazing out there, let's be honest. How does Zeller do? Decent enough. Luke, yeah, there we go. Cody Zeller did get 11 rebounds per game, so that was kind of his focus point. But let's go and see if we can win these playoffs, man. First round, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves. I can't expect why we would lose unless we run into, like, the Clippers or the Lakers or Minnesota, apparently. They got a game on us. Okay, we up 2-1, 3-1. Feeling better about this. And 4-1. Here we go, 39, 10, and 5 for Steph Curry. That's what I like to see, man. Playoff Curry is back in full reigns. Next up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies is one of those teams on this game that just progress very, very quickly. Like, I know Brandon Clark looks good. John Moran, they got Jaren Jackson. But I still think they're a little ways away, man. Still a little ways. I don't think they'll be that dominant that quickly. We got 31 from Middleton, 19, 7-9 for Steph Curry. Doing his best Luka Doncic impression. Yeah, it's going to upset probably some Warrior fans. It's all good. Simulate round here against the Clippers. Let's get him, man. Oh, yeah, this is easy now. Yeah, we ain't going to lose to the damn Miami Heat 4th seed. We ain't going to lose to them. Ain't no way. We got past Kawhi, Paul George, and Lou Williams. Let's see what Miami's looking like, though. See if they don't got any secret players. Still got Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero is playing like a legit superhero now. Is that his nickname, superhero? If it's not, then they should probably get on that. All right, simulate round, and let's get him in. Oh, okay. Oh, man, I was about to explode, bro. Okay, we got 4-3. Miami Heat making me respect as they're making the actual NBA respect a lot. Nico Mannion here. Yeah, he dropped 29-7, so he balled out. But, hey, this video went like 95% good. The only thing that would have been better is if we would have won a few more games last season and made the playoffs, but we still brought the team back, built a great team. I do apologize to the Golden State Warriors financial department, their accountants. I know we're negative $60 million in the hole, $96 million in the hole, but what you gonna do, man?